And also, shooting is also a little bit of not an option. And once we've activated the lift, we can then move on to downstairs. Then I can move on and make the proper preparations. Now, like I said, the laboratories is the shortest. I mean, when you compare to the Resident Evil, you know, movies, that they made the labs like a very huge high-tech facility. But when you think about it, though, in the 90s, it's not the case here because in the 90s, it's still a bit like, oh, how can I put it? Draconian? Like, say, for the 60s. So, in retrospect, and this is retrospect, mind you, I really. Oh, shit. Jesus. I didn't mean to do that. Right, let me check the fuel canister. Alright. Yeah, so it's good. I mean, nitro. They're using nitro for fuel. Now, if you wonder what nitro is, guys, it's not the nitrous you find in cars, like in speed cars. No, this is nitroglycerine. A type of stuff for TNT. Right. Right. Now, I did mean to do that, but I didn't have a choice. Here we go. Yep. There we go. Views canister is ready. Now, I can go and do what I was going to do. Set up the elevator. Shut up, you little scuttly git. As much as I want to blast you to the next millennium, I would rather get business sorted. Now, like I said, guys, they will continue coming, so ignore them, dodge them, and just get on with stuff. Yep. Now, you little cheater. Now, we could come back here and start the self-destruct, but we cannot because there's a little bit of business that must be attended. So what I've essentially done, guys, is set up the end game part. That's all I did. And I recommend anyone who plays this do that first. Set it up ready so that way, when it's time, it's ready to go. And also that part is the most annoying, and I recommend getting that out the way as fast as possible. Without running, of course. Now, so that elevator is now ready. There's now another business. But first things first. It is time to save. It is time to save and set up. Now, how's my health? Caution. Right. It's time to bring out the grenade launcher and the magnum. And a couple of healing. Now that we've taken care of the zombos I need to take care of, I need the magnum for one major problem. Right. So let's get the grenade launcher because I will need that with acid rounds. Oh, magnum. Could need that. Bullets. Where is the grenade launcher? There it is. Still got 7 shots. And a couple of full heals. I'm going to leave one space open in case I need it. So I have the Magnum. Now, I am going to use the grenade launcher in the final part to try and kill a certain brute. But the Magnum I would use for the first part of the battle. The second part, yeah, the grenade launcher can be more useful. Also, I recommend guys keeping a space open for a specific reason. You probably know what it is, but if you don't, you'll find out soon enough. There we go. Knock, knock. Now, what's down here?
Jill?
Chris, you're alive!
Of course I'm
Hey, Chris.
alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay, no sightseeing, though.
Alright, that's where Chris is. Oh, this is what I was saying to you. I believe that during Jill and Barry's run, halfway through, I think Wesker captures Jill. And then lets Chris continue, because Chris is more of a army vet. Because he's part of the Air Force as well as Barry. But Barry's a little bit older and Chris is in his prime. So he figured take on how would a prime soldier handle the situation. Right. So now we know that was Chris. And I do believe Barry leaves the area. I do believe he leaves midway because Wesker believes, well, he's done his job. Off you go. And Jill is left there to rot in the prison cell until Chris comes finds her. Yep.
Jill!
Barry,
You could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Now, like I said, I don't hate Barry for what he's gonna do. What he's been doing. I don't, because there is a reason. Alright. Here we go, guys. It's showtime.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh,
Pig.
Umbrella. Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
what? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Yes. There's a reason for this, which I'll explain a little later. Hello, Tyrant. My old nemesis. We meet again. I can never understand why they give it such huge freaking claws. The X model was much better, more sleeker, and more deadly.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Haha, nice one, Barry.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again.
Ah, crap.
Shit!
How are you still alive? That magnum shell should have blown your bloody shoulder out. And your fingers. Ah, crap. Alright, let's do it, you.
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You first.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak.
How elegantly put. Now. Ow. Yeah. The thing about this guy, he hits like a Mack truck. My advice? And he's down. Yeah, if you use handguns, guys, you'll be there all day. That's why the Magnum is a beautiful weapon.
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
first.
Now
let's
that's
just
the
get out of here.
false ending. This is not the true ending of Wesker. The true ending of Wesker happens in Chris's scenario. So Chris's scenario is the true ending. Now, where the hell? Alright, terminal monitors. Creepiest thing you ever seen? Well, I wouldn't argue with that, Jill. Here's a creepy thing. Is there any other side? I can't remember if you have to leave to get Chris out, but I want to check the area to make sure there's nothing here that's, I leave behind. Alright, locks have been released, so that means our friend Chris is now released. So let's go get him. Typical.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
Yeah. What is it with umbrella facilities and bombs and self-destruction? I mean, come on. Now, in the actual Resident Evil, I think Chris is the correct story arc. Jill's is halfway to a point.